This will not be a funny story. I cannot tell jokes because I do not understand them. Here is a joke as an example. It is one of Father's. His face was drawn, but the curtains were real. I know why this is meant to be funny, but if I try to say the joke to myself, making the words mean three different things at the same time, it is like hearing three different pieces of music together, which is uncomfortable and confusing and not nice, like white noise. And that is why there are no jokes in this story. I find people confusing. This is for two main reasons. The first is that people do a lot of talking without using any words. My teacher says that if you raise one eyebrow, it can mean lots of different things. It can mean, I want to do sex with you, and it can also mean, I think what you just said was stupid. The second main reason is that people often talk using metaphors. A metaphor is when you describe something by using a word for something that it isn't. I think it should be called a lie. My mother died 2 years ago. I came home from school one day and no one answered the door, so I went and found the secret key that we keep under a flower pot by the porch door. An hour and a half later, Father came home from work. He came into my room and said, "I'm afraid you won't be seeing your mother for a while." He didn't look at me when he said this. Usually people look at you when they're talking to you. I know that they're working out what I'm thinking, but this was nice, not having Father look at me while he spoke to me. I said, "Why not?" And he said, "Your mother has gone into hospital." I said I would make her a card. Mother died 2 weeks later. I had not been to see her, but Father had taken my card. Father said she died of a heart attack, and it wasn't expected. I asked what kind of heart attack because I was surprised. Mother was only 38 years old, and heart attacks usually happen to older people. Father said he didn't know what kind of heart attack she had. I said it was probably an aneurysm. I have behavioural problems. Some of them include not talking to people for a long time, not liking being touched, screaming when I'm angry or confused, smashing things when I'm angry or confused, not noticing if people are angry with me, not smiling, saying things that are rude, and hating France. Sometimes these things would make Mother and Father really angry, and they would shout at me or at each other. Sometimes Mother would say, "Jesus, I am seriously considering putting you in a home," or "You are going to drive me into an early grave." Mother had not died of a heart attack. Mother had been alive all the time. Father had lied to me. I tried to think if there was an explanation, and then I couldn't think of anything at all because my brain wasn't working properly. I curled up into a ball and did groaning because my head hurt and I was confused. Father had lied about Mother, and I could not trust him, and then I had to work out what to do. I decided that I couldn't stay at home, and I had to leave the house and find Mother. So that night, when Father was asleep, I stole his bank card, packed some food, and got the bus to the train station, and using the address on the letter, set off to find my mother.